Hey guys, reading for today. Do you know, it's really weird. When I was preparing for this reading, I kind of felt like I haven't done a reading for you all in ages, which obviously isn't true, but it was just a weird feeling. Okay, my loves, I'm using, in case anybody wants to know, I'm using the Psychic reading cards, and I haven't used this deck in ages, the Enchanted Map. I was really pulled towards these decks today. And I pulled from the Enchanted Map deck first, and the first card that came out was Come Together. Now, the messages that sort of came out following this, my loves, is there is actually relationships that are coming together. Before they come together, though, there is going to be quite a lot of... these are challenges, these are triggers, this is feeling... Because I'm getting this sense there's going to be this feeling you have that... almost like hopeless feeling, like things feel hopeless when it comes to you coming together, either with someone you're connected to or coming together and being in a relationship with someone. It's like it's something you're seeking, but at the same time you've kind of feels like you're in this point, or you might get to this point where you just kind of feel like actually this is something that no matter how hard I am trying to have this in my life, it's not coming. And I feel like there is going to be quite a lot of triggers, and I feel a lot of kind of uncomfortable feelings that are going to come up in you because of this. But all of this is because there needs to be almost like this huge clearing that takes place, because there are things within you. This is to do with your own feelings, the way you might be manifesting, the kind of thoughts you might be having. So for example, it might be negative thoughts, and so in the lack mindset, which are getting in the way of you being able to have this happy home. And it kind of feels like the kind of home you're living in now. And this is the home in your mind. This is the home in terms of where you invest most of your emotions in it. Are you investing it more in, you know, the anxiety, the fears, the worries, or are you investing it more in surrendering all of that and trusting and believing and really focusing on things like self-love? As now, as a lot of you know, something I, encourage a hell of a lot of self-love. So it feels like there is this kind of clearing happening, so you can clear out this home that you've been living in within, so you can then open up the doors. And what you're opening the doors up to is around what you've actually been manifesting. So the way I'm getting this, and this was also clarified by this deck, which I will go into in a bit, but it feels like that, you know, the universe has heard you. Your spirit guides have heard you in terms of what you're manifesting. You're wanting to experience this really healthy, loving, committed, loyal, forever, nothing, you know, short-term, forever relationship. You want to be in that commitment with someone, and that's been heard. But there's a few changes that need to happen for you to be able to experience this. And a lot of these changes are connected to things that you need to clear out of your own system. But I'm also hearing, my loves, cutting cords. So there's also things or people you need to cut cords to. These could be people around you who are quite negative experiences. So, you know, this could be you stuck in something like a job that you are just not happy in, but you're putting up with it, and you're kind of blocking this flow of abundance and this new energy coming in. So it kind of feels like you're needing to go through a whole kind of clearing of cutting cords with people and experiences that actually aren't serving you. And they're not serving you because they're not making you happy. They don't make you feel fulfilled. But what you've been manifesting, or what all this is preparing you for, is your manifestations coming true. And you got Field of Dreams. And I actually feel like this is not just about you coming together with a romantic partner. It's not just about this. I actually feel this is connected to, especially with the Field of Dreams card coming out, this is connected to you actually receiving your wishes coming true around loads of different areas of your life. You know, this could be, for some of you, it could be home, it could be career, it could even be moving abroad. Maybe you've thought about moving abroad, like long term, somewhere settling down abroad. But whatever you've been manifesting, all of that's been heard, and things are in motion. But there are things that you're not going to expect to be in your path when you are when your manifestations are on their way to you, and some of those things that you might not expect or be prepared for is the things that need to leave. And that's the kind of energy you're kind of being told. This is the energy that, or the feelings or experiences that you're going to have to be able to get to this place and receive what it is that you desire. But rest assured, everything that you've been manifesting, or even better, is actually on its way to you. And that includes a romantic relationship. Now, I also reached for the psychic reading cards that I showed at the beginning, and you got spirit guides. Hearts came out second, then it was numbers, and then it was epiphany. So, you know, first things first, your spirit guides are very much around you. And I kind of feel like they're around you for quite a few reasons. One is definitely to kind of support you and guide you through this energy when it comes to what came out around love and your wishes coming to fruition. But I'm also getting that you yourself are going to be connecting, I feel like, more deeply with spirit as well. Your intuitive abilities, if you are someone who has quite strong intuitive abilities, I feel like they're going to strengthen a hell of a lot. And if you're someone who doesn't, probably finds it quite hard to connect to your intuition, I feel like, again, you're going to find yourself connecting with your intuition a lot more. I actually feel like there's going to be a lot of you who are going to be tapping into your psychic abilities as well. So there seems to be this unlocking, is what I'm getting, unlocking of your intuitive psychic abilities that are coming in. There's a lot of healing happening in your heart space, but I'm also being told you are getting closer to your heart as well. There's been a lot of heartache that you have had to work through. This isn't just about a current romantic relationship. I do feel there has been a lot of, and remember, this might not resonate for all, but what I'm getting through is I really feel there's been a lot of heartache when it comes to your childhood. I'm very drawn to the number 16 as well. So maybe in your teen years as well, you found it quite challenging. You found it quite difficult when it came to, I kind of feel like kind of exploring or recognizing healthy relationships, but there's a lot of healing that has been taking place, and I kind of feel you're walking away from all these things that did kind of, I feel did feel quite difficult for you and left in you a lot of hurt, for some trauma as well. I feel like you are moving to this place where you're kind of ready to leave that behind, and you're ready to almost, I'm very drawn to the fact she's in a field as well, move towards this kind of field of your dreams. You know, I feel like where you're heading is you're heading to this place where you're very open to love, but in a place where you're more confident about it. Whereas in the past, even though you've wanted love, there has been this heartache, and I do feel like this heartache for a lot of you is connected to the past, for some of you to your childhood as well. Now, numbers and epiphany as well. So again, I was actually getting this is all to do with you. You are, if you're not already, you're going to start seeing a lot of signs. Now, I do feel a lot of these signs are your guides, the universe letting you know that they're with you, they've heard you, they are supporting you. It's almost like this kind of reassurance that they're giving you. But I also feel that you are getting a lot of these signs because, oh sorry, a lot of these numbers, because there is this almost like a message the universe wants to give you. So whatever number syncs that you're seeing, I would, what I feel like saying to you is, don't, like, for example, if you're seeing 2222, don't research what does 2222 mean in love, for example. Research what does 2222 mean and see what comes up, because I feel like you need to open your mind up and kind of start looking outside of this box around what it is your guides are trying to tell you. I feel like what you're doing is, when you're seeing certain signs or messages come towards you, you are putting it in a box of, for example, this number must be something to do with my love life, so I'm going to look into it. But the message that your guides are bringing might be something to do with something else, more than likely to do with your own personal development and your healing. So they kind of, a lot of numbers are going to be shown to you, but try and be open to receiving what that message is, instead of trying to label it down to one specific area of your life. A brilliant site that I use, which is so detailed as well, is Joanne's Sacred Scribes. I will write it in the comment section as well. A lot of you probably know of her, but her description of what each number means is absolutely brilliant. So that is definitely a site I would recommend if you want to look into what the numbers are. My guides are also saying write them down, so start noting down all the numbers that you are seeing. But the other thing they're saying is the other reason you're being shown these numbers is you're being told that what you've been manifesting and all this that's coming to fruition, the universe is letting you know it's on its way. So they're showing you all these numbers to let you know that what you actually have, what you're desiring, what you've been manifesting, it's all on its way to you. And with the Epiphany card, I actually feel like this is to do with your own realizations, especially your own intuitive, healing, psychic ability. So I feel like there's a lot that you're going to be discovering about yourself. This is not to do with love. This is to do with you and your own development and your own realizations and your own awareness. But I don't feel this is about, you know, becoming aware, for example, that you are stuck in a certain pattern and you need to break free of it. That is something that, you know, will no doubt happen in this place when you are going through those challenges. This message, I feel, is more to do with you having these kind of realizations and understanding and awareness of your own abilities. I feel there's this huge, like, major upgrade coming to you, especially when it comes to your own intuitive, and I am hearing healing over and over again, healing abilities that is going to be coming to you as well from this. So my loves, that is your reading for today. I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow. Also, Sacred Connection in-depth video reading. So some have already started going out. The rest of you that are left, which is not a lot, I have sent you all emails to let you know what day of this week, so from now until Friday, that you're booked in for. Weekly offers, I've got some stuff coming out for the rest of the month. I'm actually coming forward with something, so keep an eye on my page, because my first one of many is actually going to be released on my page a little bit later today.